Here we are with another commentary video, and I gotta sometimes wonder if some people are just that bored or just don't know what to do with themselves. Because I don't know about you, but the drama between Hogwarts Legacy has honestly gone on a little too long and a little too wide of a gorge to be traversed through, and especially this vast of a year. I mean, I have all the things to get mad at. It's a wizard game, and even more people are just getting harassed about it. And this is just even more ridiculous. And if you don't know what happened, I'll break it down real quick just for y'all new people or the babies in chat, alright? So, streamer streams Hogwarts Legacy. They turn on AutoMod. AutoMod being a Twitch affiliated bot that just filters everything or like whatever words that might be either popular or trending and or controversial. So if you're expecting a very harsh language or something that might not be advertiser friendly towards a specific crux or situation that's happening, it's probably because of that reason. However, no one ever like thinks to use their fucking brains, and because of this situation, everyone assumed that the streamer was actually being transphobic by blocking out the specific word trans, because J.K. Rowling doesn't like trans people, and she thought that, or the people thought that the streamer was abiding to J.K. Rowling's transphobic views, when in actuality it was just the Twitch bot, just like being dumb and doing its own thing. And so that prompted people to open the floodgates to start like harassing, doxing, and sending death threats through Twitter, other platforms, and the stream. Just to upset Silvervale. She ended up turning off the stream and crying off it, and we'll watch a little bit of like her commentary after like what happened and the comment of like what happened with the ad bot and everything.
So people are just going absolutely ape shit. Literally ape shit. This is escalating as word gets spread around. Might have a stream about this at some point if it gets any worse. So then Silvervale clarifies this. So let's read what she actually said, what actually happened, okay? Thank you for asking here instead of dogpiling random tweets. It's not. The word trans by itself is held by AutoMod for review. It's Twitch default AutoMod behavior. I haven't banned any words in chat other than the ones used only for harassment. I don't know where people are getting these ideas about me, but it is really hurtful. I'll address it formally whenever I feel okay enough about it to talk to anyone. So basically, something happened that wasn't her fault. Then everybody dogpiles on her and starts harassing her, telling her that she's wrong and she's like this terrible fucking person, just like this piece of shit right here. And then they're going scorched earth. No, not this piece of shit. There's another one. Sorry. Which piece of shit was it? Oh, geez, I'm losing track. Where is it? Who cares? You guys know what I'm saying, right? There's one of them. I forgot where it was. This guy, I think, actually might be okay. Maybe it's not. I don't remember. Who cares? The point is that a lot of people are just completely dogpiling her. They're telling her she's a terrible person, like, oh, kill yourself, like, all the usual stuff that people that are well-adjusted to society type on the internet. And so anyway, because she did not adequately address this problem fast enough, there are people that are disconnecting from anybody who even talks to her because she didn't address this problem fast enough. This is the way feral animals behave on Twitter.
So yeah, that's the state of Twitter, and it's kind of fun to look at the feed and everything, but it also does kind of boil my blood a little bit, just because, like, I don't know. It's actually, like, the most retarded thing I think I've actually, like, spent, like, to sit down and read. And it's like, bro, why? Why so much effort for a game that you don't like, yet you champion, like, the bullying, so, like, it increases the popularity. So I just don't get it. Like, it's an utter like act of retardation that I am not used to, and it's just like something that people like loop and loop and loop and loop and loop and loop and do. So I'm not sure. So much so that sometimes they'll delete their posts and even post on the same thread talking about like a different issue that they had, but in fact, like they brought up a different issue entirely. Because on one tweet on the left, you're painting as like you never meant to like call her transphobic, but on the other tweet on the right, it's like you're saying that it's like she's not responding fast enough, and that you're gonna unfollow her just because of that. So it's kind of like paints her in a silence of violence is type of message. So to act a little ignorant is a little like false in this pretense, because you obviously you either didn't know what you're doing, or you just like are actually that retarded. So, I'm sorry for you for being that like mentally underdeveloped that you actually had to fucking type that out and actually had to like think through whatever like process it was to like come to whatever it is that you're at now. And hopefully you're a smarter person for it. But then again, probably not, considering these type of people are just like run in their own little circle jerks. They'll do whatever, like, give themselves pleasure or like make themselves feel better about themselves, even though about like this harassment is not okay. Well, you know what? You kind of set the standard by harassing, or like, I don't know, just having that like set or like stacking onto the hate train, I guess. So, I don't feel sorry for you, especially also when you literally used the word turf in your previous tweet. So it's not more just like a guised threat that I thought it was. You're actually like you're painting her in the like same like ideology as like J.K. Rowling like thinks and all that. So like there's no like comprehension or like comparison. And as we speak of comparisons, we literally find out that people don't understand that Pikachu was actually bullied off the internet. Like, I don't know why like people don't know this, or maybe you're actually just retarded, but like she wasn't like educated on why like people don't like people playing the Hogwarts Harry Potter game. She was just streaming it, and then they started like harassing her, sending her death threats and whatever have you, and she just thought it was not worth it. And you even want like backup footage or like anything else, like there's the tweet, and then there's like the Rev says Desu thing.
But yeah, let's think about this for a second. This is the straw that broke the camel's back for you. This is why you don't want to support the shoujo anymore. It wasn't the dozens of controversies and bad things some of their members have done over the years. It was playing the funny wizard game that was too far for you. Like, be for real, honestly. And you have people down here comparing this to the Pikachu situation, where this user said, Pikachu accepted she was wrong and grew as a person. Silvervale, on the other hand, has shown she absolutely does not care for trans people. She only cares about her nostalgia, even though many trans people never be able to have nostalgia. Look, Pikachu didn't get educated and stopped streaming the game or reconsidered streaming the game. She was harassed to the point where she viewed it as just not worth it. It wasn't worth getting harassed. She didn't sit there and say, oh my God, thank you guys so much for harassing me on Twitter and educating me about everything wrong with this game. No, she just got berated by a bunch of Western Twitter users into the point of just saying this is not worth streaming. That was not a point of education or growing as a person. It was bullying. And it really just showed that why would anyone want to listen to you people? Why would anyone want to listen to this outrage? You just bully people into submission. That's the only way you get anything done. There's no lessons to be learned, and it makes people like Pikachu or anyone else much less interested in listening to these issues because they just associate it with bullying and harassment.
So needless to say, I don't think anyone on Twitter is going to actually learn or develop or anything. They're just going to continue to berate each other, be spurgs on Twitter, circle jerk each other off, and, find whatever interests them or appeases them for, like, whatever lifespan that they're on Earth. They'll probably repeat the same mistake, probably because everyone knows the same saying that those who don't know the past are doomed to repeat it. So, we follow through the ever-changing void of time, space, and constantly repeating ourselves, just switching each other through faces, names, and whatever identities that we use on the internet.
And here we have another situation involving a VTuber and this game. This popular VTuber sharing a post critical of people buying the game shared this, and of course I have to post screenshots because I'm blocked by this person, unfortunately. But they say, I'm not very good with words, but this is pretty much how I feel. Words are cheap, actions speak, If you care about your trans friends and family, you wouldn't support a game that funds a woman who actively hurts them and many others with both words and actions. And they say that they enjoyed Harry Potter as a kid and that they're not touching this game. And essentially, you're not supporting trans people if you buy this game. Where, curiously, people with very little effort dug up recent tweets of this same VTuber announcing gleefully that they're going to Universal Studios and they're excited to see the Harry Potter section. This was posted 3 months ago. 3 months ago. Not only did they go to the Harry Potter section, they also bought multiple plushies and merchandise while they were there.
So those with a comprehension level above 5th grade, hopefully you understand my plight and or my message with this video. And it's like my brain fucking hurts. People need to stop fucking bitching on Twitter. And it's just a fucking game, so fucking stop harassing people over it, and you're making your community look fucking worse. Well, anyway, I hope that's enough. I hope you got dragged. I hope everyone, had a little brain rot. I know I sure did. Oh boy.
I don't talk with 3 blades on my side. They come test me 101 and ain't no doubt I survive. A nigga can fly, they tryna multiply and they strive. I ain't worried cause my sword is all I need to devise. Look in my eye, your doom is pending once I ascend. My sword is a lens, I swing it in the world I will cleanse. Distant rallies but those bonds are something I won't defend. They move alone, I got a couple but ain't calling them friends.